Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second annual An Evening with MCC. Thank you for joining us. Together, we are empowering educational excellence, workforce development, and student success here in our local community. Our evening full of joy, hope, and inspiration is about to begin. Please be sure to take part in the silent auction, secure your paddle for tonight's paddle race, visit the bar for one of tonight's specialty cocktails, and get ready for a memorable evening. At this time, we kindly ask you to begin making your way to your tables. Tonight is a strolling dinner, so please enjoy now or after the first speaker. On behalf of the Foundation for Muskegon Community College, MCC President John Selman, and all of us here at MCC, we're glad you're here. Tonight's program will begin in 5 minutes.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sue Samaniego. I am the Chief Advancement Officer and Executive Director of the Foundation for MCC. First off, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for showing up tonight, for being part of our community, and for caring about MCC's vision of an educated, vibrant community. One where everyone gets the opportunity to pursue their dreams, where everyone can find the support that they need to persevere, and where everyone can gain the skills that they need to succeed on the next step and earn a living wage. Whether you're a longtime supporter or just joining us for the first time tonight, welcome. We're glad you're here. Every dollar raised tonight helps our students succeed. At MCC, we bring out talents, dreams, skills, and gifts, and you help us transform our students, our community, and the world. I would like to recognize the Foundation for MCC board members here tonight. If you would go ahead and wave your hand or stand, let people know where you are. First of all, Janie Brooks Davis. Okay. Ken Grant. Okay. Deb Gruby. She's sitting okay. Emma Renee Johnson. Jennifer Jones. Kathy Moore, Diana Osborne, Mike Verstrate, and lastly, Mr. Edgar Watson, who I've invited today to say a few words about why he serves on the Foundation Board and why he gives to the Foundation for MCC. Please welcome Mr. Edgar Watson.
Thank you. Thank you, Sue, and please excuse me, I'm trying to come down with something, but I promise not to breathe on anybody. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, I want to just say how truly grateful I am to Muskegon Community College for the chance to just share a bit of my story with you tonight, and thank each and every one of you for being here and for showing up and for supporting MCC and all the incredible programs it offers. It's truly an honor to speak on behalf of this community jewel we're so lucky to have here on the lakeshore. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Edgar B. Watson, and I have the privilege of serving on the board of directors at the Foundation for Muskegon Community College. As a Muskegon Heights native who defied the systemic odds against me, my education took me first to Western Michigan University and then to Grand Valley State University, where I earned my master's degree in educational leadership. From there, I would spend the next 3 decades of my career giving back to the community I came from as a science teacher and English instructor for the Muskegon Heights Public Schools and the Public School Academy. For over 30 years, I took a great sense of joy and responsibility in encouraging my students to defy the odds for themselves, to dream big dreams, and to fight for their education. So where did my inspiration come from? What drove me from the beginning. My father, Perry Watson Jr., who only had a 5th grade education, took our family from the cotton fields to the steel mills to college in one generation. From an early age, he instilled in his children the importance of education and lifelong learning. As a result, all 9 of us graduated from high school, 3 earned college degrees, and others pursued education beyond high school. His legacy is creating ripples across 4 generations with more to come. Something we all yearn for and strive for is a better quality of life. Education will always be a passport to that venue. MCC is a gateway and a portal for all who want to improve their lives. MCC offers a variety of classes and programs that lead to associate degrees, connections to other institutions, apprenticeships, and they also design specific courses to train employees of companies in our community. But most of all, MCC is dedicated to every student that walks through their doors, wholeheartedly committed to seeing them succeed. I can't think of a more deserving cause for the future of the Lakeshore than the support of Muskegon Community College. I'm proud to play a part in its success, and I invite you to join me in this meaningful endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Edgar. Now I am happy to welcome your MCs to the stage for the evening to get this party started. We have Director of the Center of Theater, Les Rorick, and MCC's very own first-year experience coordinator, Rachel Quick. Take it away, guys.
Go for it. Well, thank you and good evening. My name is Les Rorick. I'm the director of the Center for Theater and a full-time faculty here for theater.
And I am Rachel Quick, MCC's first-year experience coordinator.
And welcome again to our 2nd annual Evening with MCC. This is our signature event that celebrates educational excellence, workforce development, and student success.
Yes, and we are so grateful to our board members, our guests, our trustees, and all of you lovely community members out here. So a special thank you and shout out to Harris Hospitality and Catering. They are our sponsors for the evening. Yes, give it up. Everybody tried those mashed potatoes yet? To die for, I swear. So strolling appetizers, desserts, dinner will be available throughout the night. So feel free to go up for first, third, seconds, fourths, right? And don't forget to support Fred and his team this summer at the deck, or in the fall and winter at Pints and Courts, or have them cater for your next meeting, right?
Yeah, very delicious food. Thank you so much to Harris. We'd also like to thank our platinum sponsors, which is Ellucian and the Shape Corporation. Our very round of applause. Thank you. Our gold level sponsors, the Heinz Corporation, Trinity Health, Baker College, Grand Valley State University, and Consumers Energy. Round of applause for our gold sponsors. Our silver sponsors, Best Financial Credit Union, Choice One Bank, Ferris State University, Warner Norcross and Judd, and GMB Architecture. And finally, our bronze sponsors, Davenport University, Wheelfish Group, Tobino Law, and Trace Analytical Laboratories. Give a round of applause. Thank you.
Yes, all right. Are we ready to get this party started? Yeah, you guys look ready. Yes, thank you to the faculty table. Woo! All right, so tonight's main program will kick off around 7:15. So until then, enjoy our strolling appetizers, get those desserts. Make sure you're placing your bids for our auction items back there. It looks like we are out of gift cards. So gift card pull, thank you, Hayden. is done for the evening. I hope you guys won some great things. However, we will have some student and alumni testimonials coming up. We're highlighting our platinum sponsors this evening shortly. And before we move on, I want to give a shout out to the incredible entertainment trio, which must be grabbing.
They're in the back.
Oh, they're in the back table, everybody! Woo! Good ILS.
Bring it out.
All right, so we've got 2 MCC students and 1 MCC employee back there. So they are setting the mood and giving us the vibes. So thank you to them.
And just a reminder that all proceeds tonight from raffles, from the auction, from the paddle raises support student success through 3 different areas. First, our Jayhawk Hub and Pantry, our General Student Success Emergency Fund, and our 3 allied health programs. In the center of all of your table, there are these beautiful centerpieces of flowers. Those are available for you to take with you for a $15 donation. All you have to do is to fill out a card with your bidder number and then add 1 or more to your cart and check out at the end. It's that simple. Everything is mobile.
Yes, and speaking of flowers, don't forget to check out our 2 signature cocktails for the evening, the Jayhawk Lavender Lemonade and the Bring It Out Rum Punch. And this is all provided by our friend and MCC alumni-owned the Mitten Mobile Bartending Service. So don't miss out your chance to support a local business and former MCC alum. So book Justice and her team for your next event.
Now, please help us welcome to the stage one of our platinum sponsors, Vice President of Business Development for Ellucian, Kristen Siegel, and Ellucian Chief Information Officer at Muskegon Community College, and alumnus of MCC, Dr. Steve Wilson. Welcome to you both.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Steve Wilson. Can we hear me? Hello? Now we're good? All right, we'll try again. Good evening, everyone. I'm Steve Wilson. I'm the Ellucian Chief Information Officer at Muskegon Community College. And thank you. Appreciate that, Kristen. I'm proud to be here, not just representing Ellucian, but as someone who feels truly privileged to be part of this campus community. This college means a great deal to me, not just professionally, but personally. As Les said, I'm an alumni of the college. I'm from this area, and I was actually from a very poor family. This institution played a huge role in helping me build a better life. And now as CIO with Ellucian, working at MCC, I have the chance to give back to the place that gave me my start, and is deeply meaningful to me. At MCC, I get a front row seat to see the incredible work being done every day by faculty, staff, and especially our students. It's inspiring to see how the college is changing lives, not just through academics, but through outreach, support, and innovation. Whether it's helping a first-generation student navigate their college journey, supporting a working parent going back to school, or enabling technology that makes learning more accessible, the impact is real. And it reaches far beyond the walls of this campus. Ellucian is honored to support this mission and to walk alongside MCC as a partner. We believe in the power of education to transform communities, and there is no better example of that than what's happening here at this campus. Thank you for supporting the work, the important work of MCC is doing for our community and its future. And this year that work was recognized in a special way. So now it's my pleasure to introduce Christy Siegel, Ellucian's Vice President of Business Development, who will share more about an exciting recognition that MCC has received.
Thank you, Steve. It's truly an honor to be here tonight. And on behalf of Ellucian, the company and partner of MCC for a couple of decades, I want to express our gratitude for the incredible work you do to advance student success here at the college. In April of this year, Muskegon was an Impact Award winner at our eLive conference in Orlando. That is a user conference of over 6,500 people who come together who are partners of Ellucian. The Impact Award celebrates higher education visionaries who are inspiring others to push boundaries of technology and innovation. The annual award recognizes institutions that use technology to solve problems, challenges, inspire change, operate more efficiently, and improve the student experience. Muskegon was one of only 45 institutions worldwide who've had the honor to receive this recognition over the last 7 years. We had Dr. Selman with us in April to accept this award, but I want to focus just a minute on why this award was given. Through data and analytics, the institution saw the opportunity to change and to solve critical non-academic barriers preventing student success, such as food insecurity, housing challenges, and financial stability, thus helping students in need and ultimately improving retention numbers and student outcomes. To do this, MCC utilized data within the Ellucian colleagues SAS and CRM Advise to better advise students and understand their needs and provide the targeted interventions. They began wielding this information to make optimal use of the Jayhawk Pub. And I'm very excited I got to meet my first Jayhawk tonight when I came in and got a picture. It's a centralized hub of campus resources where students can access data including the food pantry, gas cards, bus passes, and more. Students are continuing their educational journeys at MCC because of Jayhawk. Among the 25 students per day who use the hub, student persistence, which continued fall to winter enrollments, determined has improved by 11%. Retention, which details fall to fall contribution, has risen by 3%. Course success rates, determined by a student achieving a C grade or better, have improved by 6%. By using precise, targeted data obtained with Ellucian software and the great people here at Muskegon Community College, we are improving student outcomes and strengthening this college's position not only in this community, but in the state of Michigan. As partners in education, Ellucian is deeply admiring of your commitment to your students and your staff, and we're beyond proud to sponsor tonight's evening. Thank you again.
Thank you, Ellucian, for the honor of awarding us the Impact Award. This is just a great honor for MCC. So the Jayhawk Hub opened in 2019, and it has just been a testament to what MCC stands for. It's the reason we're here. It's the why we do what we do, and that's just to ensure that each and every one of our students is successful.
And we would now like to highlight a message from the Jayhawk Hub and the Ellucian Impact Award from President Dr. John Selman in a video. Let's take a look.
The Jayhawk Hub is a system of support, and we have a variety of services that we offer to students to help them stay in school. Students have basic needs, like getting to school, a car repair, food, those little basic needs. But if you have those, sometimes your world comes tumbling down. Let us get our arms around that person and make sure we get them to the right services and the support that they need. With Ellucians, we track information. And so if there is a high tick up in services that are needed, that tells us, well, we might need to do more in this area, or we might need to do less because people aren't using this. So the technology helps us there as well. We got 28 partners. So we seek out a community partner who has that expertise already, that they may have the facility, the services, the program, and that we just match that with our student needs. And so we try to remove those barriers so that students can be free to focus on learning.
Now let's please welcome to the stage our second platinum sponsor from the Shape Corporation, Talent Acquisition Manager and MCC alum, Stephanie Marquez.
Good evening. My name is Stephanie Marquez, and I'm the Talent Acquisition Manager at Shape Corp. And I'm proud to say tonight and always that I am an MCC alumni. Thank you. MCC was more than just a starting point for me. It truly was a foundation. I worked in the bookstore right over there while taking classes full-time, year-round. I made some of my closest friends on this campus, and I left fully prepared, if not, in my opinion, over-prepared, to continue my education at Grand Valley State University, where I earned both my master's and, of course, my bachelor's degree, too. But MCC is truly where it all began. My experience here shaped not only my personal journey, but it also shaped the way that I approached my work. Now in my role at SHAPE, I see firsthand how vital community colleges are in developing the next generation of talent. MCC isn't just educating students, it's preparing them to step into high-demand careers and to thrive doing so. I know how powerful that kind of preparation can be because I lived it. And now I get to help create those same opportunities for others through the work we do at SHAPE. One example is our manufacturing intern program, which gives students, many of those are MCC students, the opportunity to earn competitive wages, a tuition bonus at the end of the summer, and, importantly, to gain real-world experience in advanced manufacturing. It's not just a summer job, it's a powerful way for students to explore career paths and to build skills that matter. Our partnership with MCC runs deep. We've had the privilege of working with both Dr. Nesberry and Dr. Selman on our Inclusion Advisory Board, where they have both been invaluable advisors and champions for the equity in education, the workplace, and in the greater community. And has anyone here ever heard of the Carolyn and Peter Sturris Technology Center downtown? Yeah? Peter Sturris was a former president of SHAPE Corp. And it's a strong reminder that our belief in this institution is deeply woven into our company history. And supporting MCC truly isn't a hard decision for us at SHAPE. It's who we are, and it's what we value. From the legacy of Peter Sturris to the programs that we support today and the partnerships we're building for tomorrow, MCC has always been and will continue to be an important part of SHAPE's story. So thank you for being here this evening, for supporting MCC, and for helping to open the doors for the next generation of learners and leaders in the community.
Well, let's thank both of our platinum sponsors, Ellucian and the SHAPE Corporation, for their inspiring words. Now, we are going to take a short break, I hope with some music. Don't know if I'm putting you on the spot. Either way, it'll be about a 10-minute break. Please enjoy strolling appetizers, strolling dinner, grab one of our signature cocktails at the bar. You can also do some bidding on the blue and gold silent auction or purchase a Good Luck 50/50 raffle ticket. So we'll see you in about 10 minutes.
Please welcome back to the stage our MCs, Rachel Quick and Les Rorick.
Hello? Okay. Who's tried one of the signature cocktails? Thoughts? Okay, lots of hands. Yeah.
Not
Lavender
enough
lemonade.
hands. Not enough.
Not enough. No, I got the lavender lemonade down here. Look out, guys. So, Les, did you know that Harris Catering has purchased the former Dockers restaurant?
I did not know that.
No, this is some new news making waves throughout Muskegon. So it sounds like it will be coming in summer 2026. It will be the new Bodocks Marina Bar and Grill. So I am definitely getting myself a spot on the VIP list.
Yes, after next year's An Evening with MCC, we'll all see you there. So do not forget to please bid for the blue and gold silent auction. Purchase a Good Luck 50/50 raffle. Volunteers are in the back if you do have any questions with the mobile auction bidding. Now, some of you were here with us last year for our inaugural An Evening with MCC, and to those of you, welcome back. For those of you here for the first time, we are so glad that you are here. Last year, during our paddle raise, we raised over $5,000 to be donated in support of MCC's Jayhawk Hub. It is vital funding that went directly to support those students and their success.
Tonight we have a special thank you to share from Jayhawk Hub manager Emily Merton. MCC is always looking to partner with community agencies whose services could benefit our students. So if there are any out there that you're thinking of that you think would be a good fit for the Hub, be sure to let us know and we'll make sure that we get you in touch with the Hub.
Let's take a look at Emily's video.
I'm Emily Merton, and I manage the Jayhawk Resource Hub here at MCC. Our responsibility at MCC is to help students succeed by removing barriers and increasing those support services so that they are free to focus on their classes. Community partners are a vital part of supporting our students. Our students are often surprised to hear that we have a wide variety of supports right here on campus, such as our emergency loaner laptops, emergency book funds, and our general emergency fund. The generous donation of over $5,000 last year helped us to support students directly through our Jayhawk Pantry for an entire semester. That amount of money last year also helped us to sustain our emergency gas card program for students and provide bus passes for our students. And since the beginning of summer semester last year, we have served over 650 individual students here in the Hub. We know the Hub is directly impacting our students because they tell me all the time how thankful they are for all of our amazing resources. Thank you. Thank you for your generous support of our students last year in helping them reach their success.
Yes, the Jayhawk Hub is an incredible space on campus for all students. They provide all kinds of services to our students that are just so helpful in getting them through the day and making sure that they're successful at MCC. So thank you again to Emily. Hey Les.
Yes.
Have you checked out the auction in the back there?
I actually have not yet, no.
No.
Oops.
We have the full list of donors for all of the lovely prizes back there listed. So if anybody's interested, if you haven't placed your bets yet, if you're looking to see if you've been outbid, gasp, oh no, be sure to go ahead and place your bets for those. Some of those items include a stay and play package at Gun Lake Casino, an original Snurf board. There's lots of great artwork back there, as well as tickets to Cedar Point or Michigan's Adventure, a planting party workshop, and a 1-month digital billboard.
If you are nervous about bidding or you have any questions about the process, there are volunteers in the back that will help you out. In case you haven't heard, next year MCC turns 100 years old, which also means it's a 30-year partnership between the college and West Michigan Concert Winds. In 1996, conductor Don Miller and the college president Frank Marzak made Muskegon Community College the band's home, provided space for the musicians not only to rehearse but also to store their instruments and their music.
And for the last 3 decades, the band and MCC have grown together. In recent years, there's been growing excitement among the musicians to begin rehearsing in the long-awaited large ensemble and event space. Well, in May, it finally happened, everybody. The band is now filling that space with beautiful music, and donors like you who attended an evening with MCC last year helped push that project across the finish line.
And that room and having West Michigan Concert Winds on campus is really crucial for the students. Not only does the band bring in visitors to the campus, but the students benefit because playing in the band is an opportunity for them to earn college music credit. So let's now take a look at a video with a message from Gail Brechting, the conductor of West Michigan Concert Winds.
Well, I haven't seen, I can't wait. Whoa, look, oh, it's beautiful. My name's Gail Brechting, and I am the director of the West Michigan Concert Winds. I've been involved here at Muskegon Community College for almost 30 years. My band rehearses from September all the way until usually the first part of July. We have really grown into a large ensemble. For us to be able to grow with a facility like this has been fantastic. The current need for my group right now is space. We're pretty big in the smaller band room right now. So with this new facility, it's about the same width, but it certainly is longer. We really believe that we're going to be able to fit our full-size band and feel like a little more elbow room.
1, 2, 4, and.
This has been something dangled out in front of us for many years, and they're so excited for this to be a finished building. And you've done a beautiful job to make it someplace that people want to feel good about being in.
Yeah, nice, that's good.
Here's the reason I really like it, is because when you get people on the campus, students realize what a fantastic college this is. The other thing is the hope that this can be a performance venue. I am so proud that you continue to progress and support the arts, which I am so proud of MCC for continuing to do. I want to see all kinds of ways that we can continue to give everybody opportunities to have fun with their instruments and to grow. We will be very, very happy to be here. So thank you so much for all the time and effort that's been put into it. It's going to be utilized a lot. Thank you very much from the West Michigan Concert Winds.
This new large ensemble room and event space is an incredible addition to the campus and the Arts and Music building. The first concert was actually held in May, so thank you very much. Hey, Rachel, did you get your tickets to the Good Luck 50/50 raffle yet?
I have not.
Oh, well, I have, so you better go and get it because otherwise I'm going to win, fingers crossed.
I do still have to get my raffle tickets. That is open until 8 o'clock, and then we'll do the drawing at 8:30. So there is still time for me and for you.
And while the importance of education should never be estimated, it is often the experiences that students connect deeply with, and those experiences are what become major factors in determining who they become and what kind of careers that they have. And that's why, for many years, about 13 plus, the Center for Experiential Learning at Muskegon Community College has actively engaged students, staff, faculty, and the community in diverse educational activities and excursions. Just some down the road and other hundreds of miles from Muskegon, even international.
Additionally, the center hosts a variety of lectures and events on campus, fostering a dynamic learning environment. Tonight, an evening with MCC is pleased to share with you a story that highlights the power of an experience. It's a story that hopefully reminds us all that sometimes doors of opportunity will open if we just ask. Let's take a look.
My name is Ari Norris. I attended Muskegon Community College from 2014 to 2016. I'm an artist primarily working in sculpture. Currently work as gallery director at Rockford University, and I'm an instructor at Northern Illinois University. I participated in the experiential learning course in both 2014 and 2015. The first year was concentrated more on the history of the Civil War, Battle of Gettysburg, and that second year concentrated more on some of the art around the battlefield. The trip to Gettysburg through the Center for Experiential Learning included visiting with nationally recognized artist Gary Castile, the last living artist to produce a piece at the National Park there. We met Gary at the site of the General James Longstreet sculpture. Following that trip, I wrote him a letter saying, I want to learn sculpting. I got a call from him a few weeks later and said, I'm all free for the summer, so if you want to make plans, come join me. So that's what I did, and learning with Gary Castile as an apprentice involved really kind of starting at the basics, looking at the shadows of something, sculpting with clay, how do we make the impression of someone. That kind of led into my first commission, the Doris Rux project that's outside of the Stevenson Center. Following completing the Doris Rux project, the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, kind of established maybe this relationship to music or an interest in hometown heroes. Following that, the drum major at Rowan Park in Muskegon Heights. MCC was a place you kind of get guided into things that you hadn't expected to enjoy and then, absolutely fall in love with, like astronomy, geology. I had never taken like a philosophy course before that, and something that becomes, oh my gosh, something that I'm interested in 10 years later. I would just like to say thank you to all the donors that made this possible. I genuinely appreciate that support.
So if you've been around Muskegon, you know those sculptures. And so in case you didn't know, you heard that those sculptures started here, and they started through the Center for Experiential Learning at MCC. Last year was inspiring, and the funds we raised made a huge impact on students, both in class and out of class, through these learning experiences. So thank you.
So we're going to take another short break here, so go ahead and refresh those drinks, grab some more food, place those bids, wink, wink. And then after, when we come back, we will be joined by the president of Muskegon Community College, Dr. John Selman.
See you soon. Well, tonight is about celebrating student success. Tonight is about bidding and winning auctions and all these fancy things. I'm actually going to announce our very first winner of the night. So you all got a text message earlier today, or maybe it was yesterday, a couple days ago, about pre-registering your card, your credit card. Someone, or a couple of you did that, and someone was the first person to do that, I think, and that person is now winning a $100 gift card. That person is Candy Pickard. Congratulations, Candy. Richard will be coming by soon with an envelope full of $100 gift card to something. All right, if you would please return to your seats. We now have some very exciting speakers. It is now my honor to introduce to welcome to the stage the president of Muskegon Community College, Dr. John Selman.
Thank you, Les. Where's Candy at? Was that my ticket? Anyway, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to our second annual An Evening with MCC celebration. On behalf of all of us here at the college, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Tonight we're looking to kick off a big moment here for the college. It's our centennial celebration. And next year in June of 26, Muskegon Community College will turn, God, I get scared saying this, 100 years old. But that is 100 years of educating thousands upon thousands of students. That's 100 years of transforming lives. That's 100 years of bringing out the best of the lakeshore. And finally, it's 100 years of making Muskegon a better place to call home for all of us here. But before I move on, I want to take a moment to recognize a few special people. First, this event would not have happened or be possible without the hard work of MCC's Director of Development, Richard Vanderput McPherson. I have to say this, Richard, last year we had our first event, and about 2 days after that event, Richard started working on the next year's event here. So he has been planning this evening for nearly a year, and him and his team of volunteers have done an incredible job. So again, please join me in thanking all of them. These type of events, you know, when you come to the events and everything runs smooth, you know, just know there's a lot of work behind that, and so we certainly appreciate that. Next, I'd like to recognize the amazing faculty and staff. MCC is made up of some of the most talented and hardworking people in West Michigan who dedicate their lives and efforts towards student success. Simply said, we have some amazing people that are doing some amazing things in this amazing community here. So please know that. And so let's show the faculty and staff a round of applause. We have many of them here tonight, so let's do that. Also, I want to acknowledge our Board of Trustees. These dedicated community members volunteer their time, their expertise, and passion to help guide the mission and the direction of the college. As elected officials, they represent the public's voice in ensuring that we remain student-centered, fiscally responsible, and committed to academic excellence and workforce development. So joining us here tonight, I'd like to introduce our chair of our board, Diana Osborne. She's going to wave there. Vice Chair Roy Portinger, I know that he was here earlier. Okay, all right, okay. Vice Chair. Our Treasurer, Trustee Kathy Moore. No, Kathy's here. And Dr. Don Crandall, Trustee Crandall, if you would just wave. So just please join me in thanking them for their service and their support. It's incredible, and I appreciate each and every one of them. And finally, so you got to clap this time, because if not, I get in trouble, right? And finally, I want to thank my wife, Zephyra, for her constant support and encouragement. So up next, I'm proud to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Beverly Walker Garcia, known widely as Dr. Beverly, is the director of the Michigan Department of Lifelong Education, Advancement, and Potential, that's known also as MyLeap, which was launched by the governor in December of 2023 to enhance the educational outcomes of Michiganders from preschool through post-secondary. With a notable career in education policy, Dr. Beverly has held key roles at various community colleges across the country, including Montgomery College, Virginia Peninsula Community College, and Spokane Community College. But most recently, she served as the president of Mott Community College in Flint for nearly a decade, where she made history as the first Mott president to be named President Emeritus, and the first female and first African American president in the college's 100-year history. A nationally recognized figure, Dr. Beverly also served as president of the American Association for Women in Community Colleges and a member of the American Association of Community Colleges Board of Directors. In 2023, she earned the title of CEO of the Year by the American Association for Community College. And you got to know that's our national association with approximately 1,200 community colleges around the country. And she was CEO of the Year. And we are so honored to have her here tonight. So please give a warm welcome for Dr. Beverly Walker Garcia.
Well, good evening. Are y'all still here? Good evening. Happy centennial year. That's right, we got some people happy here. 100 years is quite a feat for a college. And so I'm so happy that I was invited today to be here to help to kick things off for this year of celebration. You know, because you're here, that community colleges play a critical role in strengthening the nation's economy and opening doors of opportunity for individuals to have a better life. Now, Michigan recognized this need very early, and they decided that they wanted to be an early adopter in the U.S. of the two-year college experience. And at that time, the purpose of two-year colleges was simply to help to complete the first 2 years of a baccalaureate degree. And you see, Grand Rapids Junior College was the very first that started in 1914. Within 10 years, in 1924, 6 other Michigan two-year colleges had been created around the state, and by 1941, 9 were in existence. So today, we have 28 Michigan community colleges and 284,000 students learning in a community college environment. That's right, that's excellent. And I'm just so grateful that in 1926, Muskegon came around And now they are a regional workforce leader with 4,500 students strong. Let's give that a hand. Today's community colleges have evolved from just simply, being the first 2 years of a baccalaureate degree. Now it is comprehensive in its purpose. And in order for it to be comprehensive, it has to hit these 3 basic elements that you see on the screen. And they seem simple, but they are very complex. As you see, community colleges have to be accessible in learning opportunities, geographical proximity, resources distributed, choices of programming, and costs. But community colleges also have to be more expansive in their role than that. I will never forget meeting a community college student who was about to graduate, and she said this to me: "The community college became my parents." For many of our community colleges, they have to take on a parental role so that they can ensure that the student completes a certificate or a degree. The community college student is much different than it used to be. They are sometimes first in their family to attend college, or they've experienced a crisis before choosing to attend, or they're facing a situation that has left them with no support system to carry them through. But I want to share with you that the student that said this, Aisha Bates, she was actually dropped off at the campus, on a campus sidewalk. The person that dropped her off drove away, and she was forced to enter the college experience with no one, and she was very confused. But because of the community college, she has gone on. She has completed with a full scholarship to Wayne State University, and she has started her own nonprofit. All this because she has that foundation. So recently, MyLeap brought together a cross-sector of Michigan's higher education community to discover how could we diminish those types of barriers so that our students could succeed. The task force found that there were barriers with food insecurity, with housing instability, with limited access to child care, mental health support. All of these were obstacles that would stop our students from completing. What came out of it is this list of 12 recommendations of what Michigan colleges and universities should be providing students so they don't have to choose between fulfilling basic education needs or basic needs for themselves to live. So I'm really pleased that you've already heard about this, so I really don't have to talk anymore about what has happened here at Muskegon Community College. You've heard about the Jayhawk Resource Hub. You've heard that it's won this excellent award that is global-wide because they adopted early and said, using data, that they were going to help the Muskegon region to be prosperous. But as you know, at least I think you know, in order to be prosperous these days, you have to have some sort of post-secondary education. When our state is looking to fulfill its talent needs, the business community is talking about how do we prepare our students, because the top hot 50 careers that will be selected for people to actually go into by 2032, you have to have some type of post-secondary credential. The legislators and our governor knew we've got to take action because guess what? We were not hitting the mark to ensure that business has what it needs. And so they just started MyLeap and created a continuum that starts with Michigan's youngest learners under 5. Our learners under 5 in Michigan are facing many barriers, starting at birth. 27% of our children's parents lack secure employment, and 20% are living in poverty. Child care costs are astronomical. When you look at what it takes for a 2-parent home to provide child care, it's 11% of the income. When you look at a single parent, it's 38% of that person's income. As we go on, we see more gaps that continue and more challenges. Our grade school students are not meeting their milestones with reading and math proficiency, and 20% of our high schoolers are not graduating on time. Our students aren't completing the FAFSA, that's the financial aid forms, so that they can unlock state, federal, and local financial aid. And what we have found is that if you actually complete that FAFSA immediately, either right before you graduate or right after you graduate, you are more likely to go to college. That is one of the things that we keep pressing upon our neighbors to ensure that our colleagues understand that. Our college enrollment and completion rates are not as high as they should be. Only 62% of our white students enroll in college, and only 45% complete college. And when you look at the numbers of our students of color, it is devastating. And on top of this, you should know, because we've been saying it everywhere now, there is a gender gap with graduating from college. Men are not attending and they're not completing that higher education degree to get a higher education degree or a certificate. It all starts in kindergarten, though, and they never catch up. So what is MyLeap doing really to address these challenges? As I've said, we have this continuum that we are looking at approaches to negate the barriers from birth all the way to achieving that degree or certificate. The program was established, as Dr. Selman says, in 2023 by our governor. And we've been working furiously to align our state resources to ensure that every Michigander has a lifelong educational opportunity. First office that we have is the Office of Early Education. It's focused on addressing those child care needs. And I love to say it is the foundation of all the work that we are doing in MyLeap for the education of Michiganders. We look at the education, but we also make sure that the safety needs, the health and wellness needs are provided as well. We have the Office of Educational Partnerships, which is focused on strengthening partnerships with communities and workforce types of institutions. We want to make sure that our students during their out-of-school time, K through 12, have opportunities to explore different kinds of careers. I will share that I was just here in the fall because we came down to do a press conference. MyLeap gave $4.5 million over 5 years to the Muskegon Public Schools so that they could expand this out-of-school learning time at 6 of their schools. Y'all can say yay. And then, of course, our Office of Higher Education is focused on achieving the governor's 60 by 30 goal. That's the goal that she set when she took office, to ensure that Michigan adults have earned a post-secondary credential by 2030. At that point, we were at 45%. I am happy to say we are almost at 52%, which means that we are going to make this goal. This office works tirelessly to advance several goals within that within the office of lowering college costs, ensuring that students graduate, and making sure that barriers are removed at all times with student success grants. I am very happy that I want to make sure that you know that Muskegon Community College received 3 of those student success grants, and it totals $729,000. They're using those funds to help support and create an awesome adult student experience so everyone can graduate. Muskegon is also leading the way with providing state funding to students by saving 757 Reconnect students nearly $2 million with the scholarships that they have distributed. They're saving 660 Michigan Achievement students $1.2 million. Ooh, I am sorry. And they're leading the state in transfer out rate. They are #1 in building a good transfer foundation for success. But here's the why, and this is important. Our Michigan Community College do everything that they can to help graduate students because they understand that they are the backbone for economic success and our state's success. The return on investment nationally is staggering. Former community college students are adding almost $1 trillion. I'm gonna say that again, $1 trillion to the economy in one fiscal year. That means that they are working 10.7 million jobs, which is 4.6 of the total U.S. gross domestic product. Community college students have increased lifetime earnings of $265.2 billion, and that translates to for every $1 invested in attending community colleges, they get $4.60 return in higher future earnings. As far as taxpayers, and we're all taxpayers in here, we invest $51.3 billion in federal, state, and local funding, and we'll receive in return $331.7 billion in added tax revenue. That's an annual rate of 12.2%. Now tell me, is that better than the casino? You know it is. And then nationally, the U.S. provides $110.7 billion to community colleges, their students, and opportunities of support. Our nation gets back $1.3 trillion in added revenue from community college students working and $35.8 billion in social services because they are not being incarcerated. They don't have the health issues. They're not getting the Medicare and all of those different kinds of workforce types of subsidies. That is tremendous of what the community college return is on an investment. Now, I need to get a clap on that. Muskegon Community College is a part of the regional workforce impact for West Michigan. You can see on this slide the return of investment in 10 years with their students working. In 10 years, it's $216,000, but over the lifetime of the work career for that student, it is $1,348,000. $5,000. I can't say enough about why this is important that we support Muskegon Community College. So when you get down to this, I can give you numbers, I can say a whole lot of things that can make your head swim. But if I don't tell you it's all about the people, then I need to sit down. Because every percentage and number that I shared with you represents an individual in our state. An individual who needs the resources to complete their college dream. Muskegon Community College is a testament to this community's willingness to stretch itself from the beginning in 1926 to today, because you have understood the importance of obtaining a higher education credential to not just for the individual, but to the families and the community as a whole. So tonight, you've been hearing, and you're going to continue to hear, alumni sharing their stories about what the college has done for their futures. You should consider giving big tonight, because all 4,500 students need Muskegon Community College to be at its best to facilitate student-centered success with excellence. Everyone in this room plays a part in advancing this region's education. I'm gonna say that again because sometimes people don't know. Everybody in this room plays a part in advancing this region's education. We cannot continue the success of Muskegon Community College unless you are a part of it. In this room, we are making a difference. We are here to ensure that every student has the ability to have their college dream come true. Always remember, together we are powerful, powerful. And all you have to do tonight is raise this up and wave it high and let everybody know that you support Muskegon Community College. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Dr. Beverly. Please give her another round of applause. What you may not know is that Dr. Beverly and Mott Community College celebrated their centennial in 2023, so it's so fitting that she's here for this special moment for Muskegon Community College. Earlier this year, you might have noticed we updated our MCC logo. The letters MCC now sit straight across the familiar blue diamond, and our middle name, Community, stands out bold. And as we get ready to celebrate these 100 years, it isn't just a look, it's a way of showing that while we respect our past, we're also excited about the future. So go ahead and take it off. And today, all right. And today, I'm honored to share with you our new Centennial logo. The logo celebrates 100 years of learning, of growing, and making a difference here at MCC. The design was created by someone from our own MCC family, graphic design faculty, Kevin Kaiser. Kevin did an amazing job of capturing our milestone, this milestone, and what it means to the college. So let's all give Kevin a round of applause. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what the logo represents. At the center, you'll see the shape of our main campus, designed by Alden B. Dow. including the reflecting pond that so many of us know and love. The design also looks like the front of a ship, and that's a nod to our lakeshore. The bold number 100 marks this important moment, a full century of MCC. You'll also notice that our updated MCC diamond and support line helping connect the Centennial logo to our main brand. You'll start seeing this new logo all around town, on signs and symbols at events as a proud symbol of Muskegon Community College's past and future. So thank you, and here's to the next 100 years. Thank you.
Celeste.
Yes.
Are you not in love with our new logo?
I love it. I'm really excited about seeing this all over campus, all over town. We have a tremendous amount of pride in the work that we do, and our town loves us, so it's really exciting to see this come out. Great.
One more round of applause for Kevin, everybody. Amazing.
Don't forget to refresh your signature cocktails and get ready for that 50/50 raffle ticket and increase your max bids for the auction because we're getting close to the end.
A little birdie. You might have seen him around. He's very blue and feathery, yellow beak. Ring any bells? Maybe. I'm not seeing nods. I heard that he's trying to outbid me on the Aldea coffee gift basket, so not happy with him. I need to get out there and outbid him again.
Yeah, better set my bid a little bit higher. Next up, we want to share a video of an alumni moment. This is Mike Weeses, who is the CEO of Hackley Community Care and a graduate of MCC. Let's hear from Mike.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mike Weeses, and I'm a proud Jayhawk alum. I'm not able to join you in person tonight, but I wanted to let you know I am filled with immense gratitude and pride when reflecting on the profound impact Muskegon Community College has had on myself and on my family. When I first enrolled at MCC, I embarked on a journey that transformed my life. After MCC, I attended Ferris State University and graduated with high honors, and then went to Western Michigan University, where I earned my master's degree in public administration, again with high honors. The quality of education received at MCC was incredible, and it was not easy. I will not forget my first class, business law, with Harold Gelderloos, where his first words to us were, "You're not in high school anymore, and I don't care if you're here or not." Wow, that set the tone for accountability. And Marge Stedham, who worked in the financial aid office, helping me and my dad, who didn't attend college, with a financial plan for the next 4 years, not just at MCC. Muskegon Community College provided us with more than just an education. It offered a supportive community and opportunities that laid the foundation for our success. For me, it was a launchpad into the career that I'm passionate about, as I am blessed to be serving our community as a CEO for Hackley Community Care Center. And for my children, it was a stepping stone to their advanced degrees and promising careers. Throughout our time at MCC, we were inspired by dedicated professors who nurtured our academic growth and encouraged us to aim higher. The college's commitment to excellence in education equipped us with the knowledge and skills needed to excel in our respective fields. Beyond academics, MCC fostered a sense of community that made us feel welcomed and valued. The friendships we formed and the connections we made have lasted a lifetime, enriching our personal and professional lives in ways we never imagined. Today, I'm proud to say that all 3 of my children have graduated from Muskegon Community College and have gone on to pursue advanced degrees in their chosen fields. Hannah, my oldest, just received her doctorate degree in pharmacy. Connor earned his bachelor's degree in supply chain management. And my youngest, Emily, just earned her bachelor's degree in nursing. Their achievements stand as a testament to the quality, education, and unwavering support they received at MCC. For Emily, her experience with MCC was a little different, as during her sophomore year, she was diagnosed with a non-operable brain tumor. The care and compassion shown to Emily by her professors was nothing short of amazing, and something she would not have received had she been at a larger university. Her professors kept in contact with her during her treatment.
Emily Ann Weeses.
And she returned to MCC after missing the first semester to complete her nursing degree and pass her state boards on the first attempt. Proud dad moment for sure. To Muskegon Community College, I extend my heartfelt thanks for being more than an institution of learning. You have been a cornerstone of my family's journey, empowering us to dream big and achieve even bigger. Your impact on our lives is immeasurable, as we are forever grateful for the opportunities you have provided. As we celebrate this milestone and look towards the future, I'm confident that the values instilled in us by Muskegon Community College will continue to guide our paths. Together, we carry forward the legacy of excellence and community that defines MCC, inspiring others to reach for the stars and beyond. Thank you.
What an amazing success story from one of our own alum. And I don't know if you guys caught that, but also a whole family of Jayhawks. We love to see it.
Yeah. It is very inspiring to see these students start here and then make a huge impact in our community and through their families. We have another one that's coming up soon that is related to our first paddle raise. And in case you haven't done a paddle raise before, it's very exciting. So make sure you know where your paddle raise is, because this for me is like the signature event of the evening. We're going to watch another one. This first video introduces Val, a graduate of the medical assisting program, one of our allied health programs. After the video, we'll be joined by Sheila Billups, a 2025 graduate of the medical assistant program, to share her story. So let's take a look.
I'm Valerie Smith, and I am in the medical assistant program. I have 2 children. With me being a single mother, I was afraid of the time it was going to take from them, and also just the difficulty of it.
Good, make sure it's tight. My name is Dawn Platt, and I'm the Medical Assistant Program Coordinator. We take students in the fall semester, winter semester, and summer semester. So the Medical Assistant Certificate Program prepares students to obtain a position in an ambulatory care setting, mostly primary care physician offices and urgent care offices. Make sure you do your hand hygiene. The Medical Assistant job outlook is fantastic for our students. The majority of the students will actually obtain or secure a position before they even graduate from the program. Good, great flow, nice job. It takes a year to go through the program if a student is going full-time. We actually use this for some students as a pathway, either to the nursing program or to other healthcare related fields. And in the first semester, their primary focus is on interaction with the patients. Then in the second semester, there's a higher focus on more in-depth procedures. Then they go into their final practicum, where they actually perform all those skills on live patients underneath the supervision of a preceptor.
We're going to go right to the left here. The medical assistant position, I have to do 160 hours. And I am Valerie, I'm from MCC. I'm getting in my clinical hours. And my preceptor teaches me just the ins and outs and how to do the techniques properly. Thank you for being patient.
Valerie came into the program unsure of herself. She was one of the students that just didn't think that she could do this, but she knew she wanted to.
I'm a person that I'm not very confident in myself, and this just proves to me if I put my mind towards anything, I can achieve that goal.
They need to have a support system coming into the program. They can't do this program alone because it's quite rigorous.
Pump them legs! For one, my children support me all the way. They will sit there and do homework with me. Your eye sockets. And they'll let me, quiz them. They quiz me. That helps a lot. Here's your skull.
She has a positive attitude, always optimistic, even though she had a lot of barriers that were presented to her.
In October, I had to put down my 17-year-old dog. The same day, I had to take my grandma off the ventilator. 3 days later is when my car was totaled. It's definitely been a struggle. I just thought to myself, you've came this far. Don't throw all of that education away, just push through it.
And she just persevered through all of those barriers.
With any struggles, either at home or with schoolwork, they have guided me through and just gave me confidence to get through it.
And I appreciate everyone all coming out to celebrate our 5 graduates.
I am 33. No matter what your age is, just do what you want to do and do something that you're going to enjoy doing. It's been a struggle, but we made it. We made it. Take that step. Once that one step is taken, it is easier just to keep following that path. I've just learned I am able to juggle it all.
She is a true success story for the medical assistant program. It's just a beautiful thing.
And now we'd like to welcome up Sheila Billups.
Good evening, everyone. If someone had told me a few years ago that at age 66, I'd be walking back in a college classroom, I would probably have smiled politely and said, that ship has sailed. But life has a funny way of reminding us that it's never too late to chase a dream, or in my case, to rediscover one. After 40 years of dedicated service at Howmet and 25 more at H&R Block, I had finally retired. I was proud of what I had accomplished, but something inside of me still felt unfinished. I've always had a quiet passion for the medical field. It wasn't something I had the chance to pursue early in life, but I've always been someone who finds joy in helping others, whether it's easing their burdens with a smile, a kind word, or a listening ear. That calling never left me. So, at age 66 years old, I made a decision that surprised a lot of people, including myself. I enrolled at Muskegon Community College to become a medical assistant. It wasn't an easy decision. After all, it had been decades since I had sat in a classroom. I wondered, would I be able to keep up? Would I fit in? From the moment I stepped foot on the MCC campus, something sparked in me. MCC didn't just help me learn, it helped me fall in love with learning all over again. It brought back the joy, the curiosity, and the sense of purpose I didn't even know I had been missing. The instructors in the medical assistant program are truly something special. They aren't just teachers. They were mentors, cheerleaders, and guides. They were patient, compassionate, and deeply committed to making sure every single one of us succeeded. Whether it took one explanation or 10, they never gave up on us. They answered every question, sometimes texts and phone calls, repeated every demonstration, and encouraged us until we not only understood the material, but actually enjoyed the process. I remember expressing my doubts one day saying, who's going to hire a 67-year-old medical assistant? And without missing a beat, my instructors looked at me and said, don't worry, they will want you. That belief they had in me at the time when I wasn't so sure of myself made all the difference. Today, I'm proud to say that I am employed at the Surgical Optimization Service for Trinity Health. Every day I get to do, thank you. Every day I get to do what I love, care for patients, bring comfort, and be a small part of their healing journey. I'm living proof that age is just a number, and that purpose has no expiration date. So to anyone out there wondering if it's too late to start something new, to follow a passion, or to return to school, let me be your reminder. It's never too late to bet on yourself. Sometimes the most rewarding chapters of our lives come when we least expect them. Thank you, MCC, for giving me the tools, the knowledge, and most importantly, the confidence to begin again. I'm a Jayhawk and will always be a Jayhawk. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Sheila, for sharing your story, and congratulations on your graduation in May. You are indeed forever a Jayhawk. So now, we are about to start our paddle raise. We have 2 paddle raises tonight, and we are hoping for 100% participation. So we want you to find something that you are interested in donating to and raise a paddle at some point tonight. The first one that we are going to raise for is for what we call our allied health programs. Our goal is to raise at least $16,000 tonight for these programs. What that supports is, on the respiratory side, looking for a Zoll defibrillator, a pulmonary function machine, and a ventilator humidifier, which is essentially replacing old equipment.
And for the medical assistant program, we are looking at an IQ Vitals machine. So this would be an updated machine that better reflects what these students would face out in the field in an ambulatory setting. So very, very important that our students have up-to-date training. And as well as we are looking to raise money for a couple new mannequins, some stethoscopes, about 15 of those, and 15 gait belts. And that would be for supporting our CNA program.
And all of these new pieces of equipment support from 100 to about 150 students per year at MCC. So this is essentially what you are donating for tonight. Get those paddles ready. We want to see full participation. If you would rather participate anonymously, there is a QR code on the table. The way that this is going to work is we are going to give you different denominations that you can raise your paddle for and say, I am going to contribute that amount. We're going to start at the top and go down. So if you were hoping to go higher than our first one, just tell someone. I guarantee you they'll take it. And when you raise your paddle, someone will come around and write down your name. So be sure to keep your paddle raised until one of our signature folks come by and write your name down. You can either donate tonight with a check or cash, or you can pledge a certain amount to donate at a later time. I think I said everything we needed to say, so we are going to start with our first amount for Allied Health, which is $5,000. Do we have a group here tonight, or someone here tonight, who would raise their paddle $5,000 to get us nearly a third of the way for our goal for Allied Health? Going once? Going twice? How about for $2,500? Do we have someone to raise their paddle? We have a number 44. Thank you very much from the Conrads.
Awesome. Last call.
Anyone else at this level?
Anyone? Nope.
The next opportunity is $1,000. Is there someone to raise their paddle for $1,000? We have 252. Thank you very much. 252. Is there another for $1,000 tonight? On to our next one, which is $500. Paddle raising for $500 for our Allied Health programs. 286. Thank you very much. 286. Someone will come by and get your signature. If they don't find you, be sure to raise that paddle back up. Anyone else? Then our next one is going to be $250. $250. Do we have someone? 194. Thank you very much, Sue.
We got 25 over
47.
here.
Thank you very much. Be sure to keep your paddle raised until someone comes by and remember, we have 25. Thank you very much, Brenda.
Keep those paddles up high. Yep, okay.
At 250. Our next denomination is going to be $100. $100 donation.
So we got 246
246.
Here.
Keep the paddle raised until someone. Excellent. Thank you. Number 4. Thank you very much, Tucker.
Got 60.
Number 60 and 42 over here. Thank you very much.
All right, yep. Keep those paddles high, please, and thank you.
We also have number 3. Thank you very much.
Number 3.
Dr. Portinga. Anyone else for $100? We have 60, 42, 4, 262. We also have 19, thank you, 19 and 27 over at this table. Our signature staffers will come by to get you. And also 41, we see that 41. Thank you very much for this 100. 100 is a popular one tonight. We'll go 39. Down to 50. Is there anyone for 50? For Allied Health tonight. We have 285 for 50. Thank you. Keep that paddle raised till someone comes by. 262 is still at 100.
Yep. $50.
Anyone else here for $50 for Allied Health? It's tremendous support. Thank you very much. Then our last one for Allied Health is $25. Is there anyone for $25? Number 7, thank you very much.
Number 46 over here. Okay, perfect.
Anyone else for
Anyone
25? Low barrier of entry. Anyone else? All right, thank you very much. A round of applause for all of our donations. We appreciate it. We can't do this without you. I can't do that math in my head, so maybe someone can calculate how much that was and let us know. Thank you to those of you. You truly are making a difference in our educational excellence, helping us provide state-of-the-art equipment for our students for study and success.
Thank you so much, everyone. Who is ready for another inspiring story? No, thank you. Okay, there we go, all right. The second video introduces us to 4 students who have received support through our Jayhawk Hub. So you'll remember we mentioned the Jayhawk Hub earlier. It provides lots of different connections to outside community resources, as well as our food pantry. We stock our bathrooms with all kinds of household supplies and any personal hygiene items that students might need. No questions asked, they can just take it. After that, we will be joined by Constanika Jones, who is a current student in her 2nd year of the business program here at MCC, to share her story. Woo woo! Let's have a look.
I'm Jackie Covington. I've been at MCC since 2021.
I'm Amanda Rupert. I'm here because I'm going for business management.
I'm Benita Crespo, and I want to reach my goal to be an RN.
I'm April James. I've been taking classes since 2019 to become an ASL interpreter.
I had a hard time, financial problems, so and I just passed by and I read the sign outside.
I found out about the Jayhawk Hub through a former student.
I have a disability, learning disability, so I come down here sometimes just to relax.
The staff are amazing. They help you to get the right resources.
Like the pantry behind me. They have like spaghetti noodles or some kind of bean and rice, and those are like common household things you need. You can use that stuff to actually make a full meal. That's just one less thing I have to worry about when I have all these other things going on in life.
It's helping me in my hard time right now. Toothbrushes, toilet paper, especially right now, everything went up. Somebody cares about me.
They helped me a lot.
They have little gas cards that they offer.
Being at E and trying to get to class just wasn't happening for me. I didn't have nobody else that was close enough to me that could give me a lift to school, so I had to miss some classes.
And the bus passes helps because they give you 6 of them for a whole week. Without the resources to help with transportation, I wouldn't be able to get here. It's too far of a walk.
I know I can come to the Jayhawk Hub and use the resources that are available
to reduce that stress load.
It has been like a little weight lifted.
I can't go full time because I got a lot of responsibilities. So it's gonna take me a couple years yet, but I'm gonna walk that stage.
The dream is in 2 or 3 years walking across the MCC stage with a degree in nursing.
Grateful and thankful for this opportunity because Muskegon Community College, they care about the students.
And now we'll be joined by our current student, Constanika Jones.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. My name is Constanika Jones, and I'm honored to speak with you tonight at an evening with MCC. It's a privilege to be here among so many who understand the power of education to transform the lives of students. I dropped out of college nearly 3 decades ago to focus on being a 19-year-old single mom and to work full-time because it was a necessity and I didn't have a support system. So as the doctor was speaking, I understood exactly what she was talking about. I made the right choice, but I never stopped believing in traditional education, and I thought I'd never make it back to college. But I've always prided myself on education, and My educational journey didn't totally collapse all those years ago. It just transitioned to a non-traditional means of education. My fire and tenacity for learning was always the same. Although as far as traditional education was concerned, it was highly unattainable for many years. Yes, it was disheartening to me, but I did what Mark Cuban would tell the young people to do today. I stayed curious. I continued to learn and take the opportunities and advantages that I had. I continue to love education, both traditional and non-traditional, and I continue to learn and travel to any live trainings and also take any online events, as many as I could that I had an opportunity to, that my former longtime employer would sow into me to be able to do. But being able to return to MCC after being a workaholic, a community servant, and a full-time mom to my daughter, who now has her bachelor's degree and her master's degree, I know and I've witnessed firsthand what young college students go through to get their degrees. I know the ups and the downs that the college students go through financially, as well as many other ways that they struggle, and that students come out of college with such astronomical debt. My daughter went to school at MSU in Lansing, so you can imagine the debt load that she came out with. I never thought I was going to return to college, but with the low cost of MCC's tuition coupled with the opportunity of the Michigan Reconnect Scholarship, I was able to return to school after 27 years, and that lowered my financial burden in the midst of a health crisis with my mom, ultimately losing her, and my own medical crisis. These kinds of collaborations of low community college tuition and the Michigan Reconnect Scholarship strengthen people and communities. They strengthen our states and our nations. I was able to continue my education without interruption when the MCC Jayhawk Hub stepped in to help me with the circumstance I faced during the winter semester. The Hub's support, with their support, I was able to continue my education without any additional burdens or stress becoming greater. This allowed me to focus and pass my classes. I'm glad that the Hub is there for younger students more than for myself, because many young people come to college and they show up without a support system or any guidance in place, and I'm glad the Hub is there for them. I am so appreciative to be able to go back to college after 27 years. However, I am more than overjoyed that now I only have 2 classes left to complete my associate's degree in the business program. I plan to complete those 2 classes this fall and to walk across that stage next spring. MCC has now helped me to build a foundation of traditional education. It has reignited my passion for traditional education in new ways, and I plan to pursue more college education going forward. But not only that, my associates, coupled with all of the untraditional education that I've taken over time, as well as being well-versed in artificial intelligence for small and mid-sized businesses, and continuing to grow in that endeavor every day, my future is now bright. And I'm glad and I'm blessed that I could return to MCC and finish what I started so many years ago. To all of you who support MCC and support the MCC Jayhawk Student Hub and Michigan Reconnect and all kinds of programs that strengthen individuals and communities, and the works of this college far and wide, and believe in programs like these. You are wise people. The human condition will always require the wise and the willing to step up and provide quality programs, supportive services, and other helps that will aid individuals to getting to the next level. Human capital is the most important capital that any of us will ever invest into. You're doing that, and I'm thankful for you, and I know that other students are as well. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Konstanika. The Jayhawk Hub has always supported our students since it opened. Again, I'll remind you that was back in 2019, so it's still relatively new, and it is the subject of our next paddle raise.
So get those paddles ready. This is the last paddle raise of tonight. So if you have not yet raised a paddle, this is your chance. We'd love to see full participation, and we are going to start with the Jayhawk Hub. Our goal is $50,000 tonight. Let's see what we can do. Our first denomination is going to be $10,000. Do we have someone or a couple of people out there who would raise their paddle for $10,000? There's always a chance. How about for $7,500? $7,500. Is there someone or a few who will raise a paddle for the Jayhawk Hub tonight? This is a pledge or a donation. You can also do it anonymously with the QR code.
Don't forget, you can do a payment plan over time as well, over the course of the next year.
Our next denomination is going to be $5,000. Who do we have for $5,000 to raise their paddle for the Jayhawk Hub? But a lot of anonymous donors tonight. That's what we got.
How about 2,500?
2,500 for the Jayhawk Hub.
2,500.
We have number 6.
2,500
Thank you very much.
6.
Keep that paddle raised until someone writes your name down. Thank you very much for that generous contribution of $2,500. Anyone else at that level? The next level is then going to be $1,000. 287. Thank you very much.
27, 286, 230. Keep those up.
This is the number people wanted. All we needed is 49 more at 1,000. We've got it. Anyone else? All right, then we're going down to 500. Who's going to raise their paddle for 500? Thank you very much. 44.
29.
55. 42. Someone will come by and get you, Dr. Spataro. 29 is here in the front. Thank you. Also 250 and 27 at 500. Going once, going twice, then on to $250. We have 41. Thank you at the front table. 55. Number 10 and 49. Keep that paddle raised till someone grabs it. I see 289. I don't remember if that was 500 or 250. We have 73. Thank you. And 26. Excellent. As soon as someone grabs your name, then you can lower that paddle. 236. I see you, Dr. Weibel. Thank you. And we'll keep it moving then with $100. $100 for the Jayhawk Hub. Their new paddles, I see 28 just raised up. 58 raised up.
Keep those paddles
300
high.
at the front table. And number 4. Thank you, Dr. Tucker Brown.
262, 267.
I see 17. Thank you very much, Holly Benson. And 3, Dr. Portinga. Appreciate that. 25, in case we haven't said it before. Look at all these paddles. I can't keep up. Number 2. Number 12.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. 22's back there, giving our signature takers a workout tonight. 262, 4. Only 2 more denominations. We will go down to 50. Anyone else at 50 for the Jayhawk Hub? We see 246. They're very much.
We got
Dr.
58
Ken
up
James.
front, 11 over here, 22.
I see 21 in the front and 11 over here. This is incredible. This is the one. Okay, 20 over here. Excellent.
Keep those paddles up. Our bid spotters will be right over.
267. Kristen Tank, appreciate it. 22 in the back. And our final denomination, unless you want to do a large contribution privately, is $25. Who's going to raise their paddle for $25 for the Jayhawk Hub? Do you have anyone else raising their paddles? I see Rachel Quick at $185, and also my wife at $31. Come get our paddles. Anyone else? Can we get a round of applause for all of our donors tonight for our final paddle raise of the evening? Thank you, and congratulations. Where are we? That was amazing.
We're lost, folks.
Excellent.
Oh, yes, okay. So unfortunately, I have been outbid. I don't know who you are, but I will find you.
The bidding closes in 9 minutes. So if you want to shift your focus back to bidding, if you're looking on your phones, you're bidding for the final auctions. It is closing in 9 minutes.
Yes. Yep, our raffle ticket sales closed at 8 o'clock. So we are ready to draw a winner. Where are we at?
They'll bring that up now.
I'll bring that up.
Speaking of auction, paddle raise, flower centerpieces, don't forget about those, and the raffle, our checkout tables will be open once the auction closes. So in about 10 minutes, the checkout table will be open, and all winning bidders will receive a text to auto checkout with your registered card. So be sure to check your text messages when you go to the checkout tables. And then you'll confirm any other payment method you need to do, and you'll pick up your won items on your way out. We don't want to have to store these items, so please take them with you. Yeah, or you can draw. Yeah.
To draw, everybody.
As mentioned, there was a 50-50 auction or a raffle. In case you didn't do it, it's too late now. And the winner of tonight is going to have the opportunity to take home, and I don't know why they gave this to me, $480 in cash right here. You probably have to do something with taxes, but you can talk to Richard in the back about that. But $480 is going to go to a very generous person who chose a raffle thing. I'll spin this.
Here
and then
we
my
go.
MC, Rachel Quick, will draw one out.
Do I take the one that fell?
Maybe that's fate right there.
I think it's
One of
fate.
them
I think the
fell
one
out.
that flopped right out is the one.
And here we go.
All right.
Oh, I think maybe you say the numbers.
I'm going to say the numbers. Okay, I wasn't sure if we were writing names on it.
You do have to come forward to receive this cash.
Okay, are we ready? Do you have your raffle tickets? Everybody got them? All right. It is number 043053. Where are we at? Hey! We got our winner! Yay!
Congratulations. Please talk to your tax accountant. Thank you very much. Cheers. Excellent.
Thank you, everyone, and congratulations to all of our winners tonight.
Yes, congratulations. To close out our evening, believe it or not, we are at the end. We would like to please welcome back to the stage Chief Advancement Officer of MCC, Sue Samaniego.
Take my script. One moment while I find my page. Wow, what a great evening this was. Please join me in a round of applause for our great MCs. Les Rorick and Rachel Quick, fantastic job. What a pair. Let's also give our sponsors another round of applause. We appreciate you so much. And thanks to each one of you for being here. Your contributions, whatever the size, will make a world of difference. Because together we're not just changing lives, we are changing the world, one student at a time. So let's keep advocating for higher education and empowering our community students with the resources that help them meet their goals. Let's build a stronger community. Let's bring it out one dream at a time. Thanks for joining us this evening to celebrate the college's enduring legacy and ambitious future. And as we continue to celebrate 100 years, please save the dates for our Centennial Lake Cruise, parties in the park, and keep an eye out for all the other activities that are coming up. Thank you so much. Please enjoy this final inspirational video before you make your way safely home.
Welcome to Muskegon Community College's 2025 commencement ceremony.
Yay! It happened! I guess it's graduation is time. We're there.
It is a great night.
There's every reason to be happy today. It feels really good.
Today is your day. Look around, soak in this moment.
What you have learned can never be taken.
You brought it out, your talents, skills, desires, and dreams.
These past 2 years went by so incredibly fast.
It hasn't necessarily kicked in yet.
Happy that I'm done. Woo! You know, it doesn't have to happen in 2 years. You know, for me it took 3.
Proud that I even did this.
I realized that community college was never a fallback. It was a stepping stone. It helped bring out the best version of myself.
This is starting line to a new chapter.
My advice to you is do what you love.
Go, dream,
and leave your own legacy.
It's the beginning, yes, of my second career as a medical assistant.
Hopefully go to law school. Classical music performance.
Social worker, but also help out in the psychology field as well.
I got a couple jobs lined up.
I want to be a child therapist.
Starting a nonprofit organization in the community I grew up in, which is in Muskegon Heights.
Every one of us had a reason to quit, but we didn't. You earned this. You brought it out.
Congratulations. You did it.
This is just the next step to, of course, being successful in life, no matter what that path looks like.
Everybody ran their own race. We all finished at the same time.